Ladies and gentlemen, this amateur light heavyweight battle is set for three-minute rounds, and it is brought to you by our friends at the Tennessee Army National Guard. Introducing first, he's fighting out of the blue corner. He steps into the cage tonight, defending an undefeated record of 2 wins and 0 losses. His height, 6 feet, 3 inches, and his weight, 205.9 pounds. He trains with Nashville MMA and he fights out of Nashville, Tennessee. I present to you,
This is a very pro Finn Martin crowd.
Right behind us.
And across the cage and fighting out of the Southern Roots Mortgage Brokers red corner. He steps into the cage tonight with a record of 2 wins and 1 loss. His height, 5 feet, 9 inches, and his weight, 204.2 pounds. He trains with Militia MMA and he fights out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. I present to you, Josh Mackey.
Wow. Yeah, Chattanooga Convention Center is exploding at the seams right now.
These fan bases are very loud tonight. I love to hear it. Mackey and Martin getting it on here in our second bout of the undercard. Zane Burton in the house. I'm sure he's keeping an eye on this 205 action, and
absolutely
we're underway.
Right. You better believe he is. Good inside kick there from Josh Mackey, checking the distance of Finn Martin as he's coming in possibly for a shoot there. He jumped out of that one.
Martin's got a great jab and good low kicks, and right on cue, there was the low kick.
And Mackey looking for that takedown, which is pretty key for him. Good wrestler, very proficient on the ground.
He's going to need to disguise it, though, Houston.
Absolutely. Finn Martin with a sizable reach advantage, so I think that's smart of Mackey to close the distance and see if he can get that takedown. Finn Martin, very strong guy, good base, throwing some good knees against the thigh of Josh Mackey.
Mackey, no stranger to adversity. Even in his wins, you know, sometimes the first round can get a little bit crazy for him, but he's got the pace and the technique to have success, but he's having a hard time with Martin's size right now.
Yeah, absolutely huge technique from Josh Mackey.
Ooh, trading knees. Both guys are landed some damage there in the clinch.
Yep.
And Martin is just spamming the knees and short
he
uppercuts.
Is, but, you know, Josh Mackey doing a good job returning to those body shots and hitting that same spot 3 times on that lower rib, which is incredibly painful as Finn Martin's looking for the takedown as he takes the back of Josh Mackey. See what he can do here. Josh Mackey, a very, very tough opponent to try to get into a submissible position or to have control over.
And you know what, that's a great point, Houston. As you see, he's already back to his feet trying to dig underhooks and get back to striking. Martin is somebody, though, and he's on you in the clinch. You can tell it's a problem. That physique.
Martin's a hard guy to train for. He's big, he's strong, and he's going to put a lot of pressure, and it's a hard guy to find to get trained for a camp like this.
Yeah, the Martin corner here, the Nashville MMA corner, they're just saying, just keep these knees going because Mackey's going to have to wear this damage and continue to fight in rounds 2 and 3.
Ooh, those uppercuts were tough, but you're absolutely right. They really like seeing the knees here on Finn Martin. Ooh.
Martin has always been the hammer and never the nail, and we've seen Mackey, he doesn't go anywhere in rounds 2 and 3. This will be a great test for both of these fighters.
Yep, yeah, Mackey does not slow down in the deeper rounds here as we have 45 seconds remaining of this first.
Great job right here by Martin of making Mackey just wear all of his weight, and that has got to be exhausting.
Yeah, but Mackey's still doing a great job getting back up, and he's covering up here. But, you know, that last left that Mackey landed on Finn, I think, you know, it definitely made Finn feel that spot. So I'd like to see more of those from Mackey as Mackey's attempting another takedown here in 20 seconds remaining of this first.
Trying to pick the ankle. Not quite a Tony Ferguson ankle pick, but Josh Mackey hopes it'll be
yeah, absolutely. Good return knee from Mackey. Mackey's returning that favor here on those inside thigh knees.
We'll see how Finn Martin can carry himself into the second and maybe the third round if he needs to.
Finishing that round with a strong right.
pretty competitive round one there. The unbeaten fighter, Finn Martin. I think he got a lot of the offense in that he wanted to. Defended Mackey's takedowns. Got off some good work in the clinch.
Yep.
Mackey's here, though. And, I mean, this is the story of a Mackey fight in Chattanooga. Round one was maybe a little bit tough, but guess what? He's like a fine wine. He only gets better with age.
Absolutely, and you see Tom giving some good pointers here for Mackey. Mackey's back up, man. He's ready.
Yeah, Mackey looks to be completely unfazed by a round that was probably going to be scored against him.
Yep.
He's on his feet, and meanwhile, Finn Martin, who has all those impressive muscles, well, the thing about those muscles is they need oxygen. And we'll see if he got enough here to resume that pace in round two. It is Mackey, it is Martin, it is round two of our second bout of the undercard.
Good tap of gloves, good respect here as we see Finn coming out with the legs.
Still to come, 3 amateur title fights on the undercard. Yes, you heard that right. 3 amateur title fights on the undercard.
Good overhand left from Mackey.
And then our pro portion of the main card. But right now, the cage belongs to Mackey and Martin, and we're in round two.
Oh, and you see these kicks coming from Martin as a good attempt to keep Mackey away from closing that distance, but Mackey's returning the favor a little bit. We're seeing a good, strong overhand right from Finn.
Mackey's face is just so composed. Doesn't look worried, doesn't look panicked.
No, I like this. Mackey's kind of doing some distraction here and just trying to time that takedown, you can tell.
He's giving Finn some different looks, a lot to consider.
Yep, 2 minutes remaining of the second here. You see Mackey trying to make a home for this left.
When Finn tried to land a leg kick there, you know, I think he'd be well served to just keep going with the leg kicks because
yeah, keep distance. And if he can improve his accuracy and just start chopping at one area, that's going to be beneficial for him. But I think right now, Mackey landed some real strong shots to Finn again.
So evenly matched. What a concept.
Yeah, and Mackey's finding these timings so good. Like as soon as Finn's trying to close that distance, he's just popping them off. And you know, Mackey doesn't look as strong as you might think, but these jabs and these short shots are really putting a toll.
And Finn hasn't felt this kind of test before.
No, absolutely right.
He's pretty much steamrolled. Oh, big right hand there. A lot of perspiration.
Mackey says, come on, let's do it. These guys are standing in the center with a minute remaining of the second. They say, come on, let's do it. Yep. Oh man! Oh! Mackey making some good connections as he's taken to Finn. He's got good hip control on Finn as he's looking for a takedown here.
Right in front of us.
Yeah, Mackey's playing some head games here as he's returning extra knees to the inside thigh of Finn. Finn's trying to change his position, putting Mackey on the back of the cage here. Returning the favor on these knees, and Mackey's got him. Mackey's got to get out of this.
Now Finn's trying to get a takedown of his own.
Mackey's got the neck of Finn, but that's a tall neck to grab, and he might want to let it go because that could result into a slam.
So sweaty too, so sweaty. I mean, you've seen when the big punches have landed, clouds of perspiration coming off of both fighters. Hey.
Good takedown from Finn as he's in good position here for Mackey, but Mackey making a good scramble to get out of this.
Mackey builds a vertical base but collapses.
Let's see if Finn can find a submission here from Mackey, a very hard opponent to submit.
You know, I'm surprised to see left in round two.
And I'm surprised to see Finn just going for more shots here. This is could be a good position for him to try to get under the chin of Mackey. I know he's trying to trade some diversion shots, but Mackey's going to come out of the second round still in pretty good shape. However, going to kind of push, especially the end of that, towards Finn here.
Let's see if
this is. We want to remind you about
Mackey tried to fight the ego of Martin, and
it worked.
It did work.
Don't forget we have BKFC champion Brittany Hart in the building.
Those knees are a great weapon, though, for Finn Martin.
Absolutely.
Get your tickets for her boxing seminar tomorrow at Agoge, 10 a.m.
And I mean, Finn Martin, with that physique, even fighting an accomplished wrestler like Josh Mackey, sometimes there's no substitute for just being big, you know? And even if your technique is sound, Mackey's gotten in on some good takedown attempts. Finishing the deal against a physical specimen like Finn Martin is an entirely different ball of wax.
Absolutely right.
I like the overalls there for the cornerman of Finn Martin coming down from Nashville MMA.
Nashville MMA guys are no stranger to farming, you know. Got a couple bull riders, a couple PBR pros that fight out of that gym. It's an incredible team here. Josh Mackey looking to go. He said, come on, let's do it.
All right, round 3.
Good respect from these guys. And you're right, Finn is taking a challenge here, one like he hasn't seen here from Josh Mackey, as they both try to time in these overhand lefts. Finn with the double unders here on Mackey.
Houston, how have you scored things so far as we're just getting started here in the
You know,
third round?
I see Finn on the first round, and the second I'm kind of leaning towards Finn too, but Mackey had some really, really good excusables. Just those takedowns that Finn has scored has been pretty powerful. But let's see, wow.
And now we're kind of in the position
Yeah,
that
it's a good Granby from Josh Mackey to try to get himself out from on top of the heavy opponent that is Finn.
No cage side action here to help him build a vertical base. Mackey's just wearing the weight of Finn Martin, and man, that is a heavy man to have on your back.
It sure is. But Mackey trying to make a good attempt here to find his way up and find his way out. And I can't see from this angle, but Finn should be trying to get underneath the neck of Josh Mackey. Which looks like he's got some attempt to, but Josh Mackey's strong guy, and he's going to be turtling up here pretty strong.
And he's looking to take the back. He's got the hooks in.
Yeah, but Finn is a little high. He's under the neck here, but I just can't see it from my angle. But Josh Mackey able to peel that arm from Finn. Finn's got him pretty flattened out. This is a hard spot for Josh Mackey or anyone here.
The referee's taking a long look now.
Yeah, but I think Josh Mackey's going to try to find his way out from the back. And again, flattened out from Finn. This is a hard position for Josh Mackey.
Referee telling Mackey to defend himself, but this is a tough position to escape. Doing just enough to keep the referee
Josh
at
being
bay.
smart, you know, trying to make sure that he's moving around, trying to control the position and posture of Finn Martin.
I mean, we've seen it already tonight, you know. You think you got a victory secured. You don't, until you do, you don't.
Yeah, absolutely right. And you know, I wouldn't write Josh Mackey off from any position of any round, but we have 45 seconds remaining of this third. If he's going to find a submission, if he's going to control the posture, this is the time to do it.
It's just tough for Mackey because he's parallel to the cage. He can't use those legs to generate a wall walk, to get any kind of separation. And Finn Martin's top control on full display here.
Yeah, he's doing a good job, just keeping good control, flattening Josh Mackey out, but I think it's going to be calling it soon. Yeah.
That might be it. It is a third round stoppage victory for Finn Martin in front of a crowd full of Finn Martin fans. Mackey was intelligently defending for as long as he could.
Wow.
But eventually Martin's pace was just too much.
Yeah, Finn Martin, very, very strong, very athletic, no doubt about that, but he stayed to the game plan. He nullified a lot of those takedown attempts from Josh Mackey. I really hope to see both of these guys back in the cage really soon. I think Finn Martin and Josh Mackey, sky's the limit for both of these guys.
Yeah, Finn Martin at 205 is going to be a problem. That physique, and you know, he's got good hands, good leg kicks. If you're going to try and come in here and be a primary wrestler to take down Finn Martin, you got another thing coming. Tonight, Mackey came up a little short. He was intelligently defending as best he could. In the second round, he did fight the ego of Martin and had some success of his own. It's an unfortunate outcome for Mackey, who is a fan favorite in these parts, and I'm sure we'll see him come back stronger. He's given the thumbs up. He's given the thumbs up. He represented himself very good tonight. He just ran into a buzzsaw named Finn Martin. And I'll tell you what, a lot of guys in there with Finn Martin, they're not going to make it to that third round. So
yeah, I have no interest getting in the cage with Finn Martin.
No moral victories in this sport, but Mackey accounted for himself very well.
Yeah.
The night belongs to Finn Martin, and let's make it official right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Jonathan Romero, has brought a stop to this fight. 2 minutes and 38 seconds into round number 3. Your winner by way of TKO due to strikes out of the blue corner, Finn Martin!
Great fight for Finn.